What's up, you money makers and Lucid investors? Welcome back to the channel. Is it too late to buy Lucid, ticker symbol LCID? We saw a downtrend in Lucid, $6.70. Take a look. We are down 6% give or take in last trading session. Nasdaq was trying to figure out where it wants to go, but it ended in red. Dow Jones ended in green. And now, is it too late to buy Lucid? So let's talk about that because I was able to find some of the data points. The major data point that I wanted to share with you is 60% short volume ratio. Take a look. FINRA short volume ratio for Lucid. This is ticker symbol LCID, and the last trading session, which was on Friday, on 14th of July, we saw 60.77% FINRA short volume ratio, which means 24.7 million FINRA volume. Out of that, we saw 15 million was shorted. So there are a couple of things into the mix that you want to realize. Now, on August 3rd or 4th, basically the first week of August, we are going to hear more whether Lucid is doing, how Lucid is doing in terms of their financials, their earnings, how they're saving money, what is their EBITDA, what is their acquisition cost, user acquisition cost, so on and so forth. So that is going to be pretty juicy. Overall, we see that Lucid can go to the lower levels that it had, $5.47. Can it go back to $5.50? I shared yesterday, I bought Lucid around $6.78, if I remember that correctly, but we went to 670. Yesterday's range was 667 to $7.20. Find out what am I going to do, whether I'm buying more, whether I'm going to do a swing trade, and what we should be thinking about. We should also, many people ask me, is it too late to buy Lucid? The answer, the too long TLDR is no, it's not. But you want to play it carefully. All in all, you want to do a lot of research and analysis. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is not for financial advice. This is merely my research and analysis I'm sharing back with you. I do not have a crystal ball, but I do know that can Lucid go to $5 or Lucid go to $14? That's what we are trying to figure out at this point. One of the reasons why Lucid is down is Lucid share drop because of the deliveries took hit from Tesla's price war. Now, you want to remember that Lucid only has one vehicle that is $92,000. They're targeting premium customers, and they were able to sell 1,400 and change instead of 2,000 that analysts were expecting. That's what happened. Nothing more than that. Take a look at Tesla. Tesla was up 1.25%. NIO was up 2%. Take a look 5-day. NIO was up 5.82%. And 1 month, NIO is up 7.66%. These are some of the stock that you can compare with Lucid. Let's go back and check out Lucid. Lucid, 1 month or 1 day, we are down 6%. 5-day, we are down 12%. 1 month, we are up 1.67%. So if you compare this with NIO, Lucid has more room to go up. There are certain reasons why NIO is up, but all in all, EV is pretty flat. That's what I was trying to get at. 1 month, Tesla is up 9.96, so 10%, right? Is it too late to buy Lucid? Probably not. Lucid's production and delivery numbers fell. Second consecutive quarter. Struggles to achieve its goal, production over 10,000 vehicles this year. Of course, because they only have one SKU, one vehicle. So they're going to target larger and wider market. Is cash a problem for Lucid? No, because they have backup from Saudi. They had more than $4 billion in cash. This is not a Josh Mo stock. It had massive market cap of $13.45 billion in market cap. However, also consider that it's not relatively cheap compared to the industry peers. But all in all, let's take a look at NIO. NIO's market cap, let's take a look real quick. NIO's market cap is $17.8 billion. Now, the revenue, let's take a look at the revenue. $10.6 billion. Can Lucid get there? Certainly yes. But Lucid is slightly early. That's how you create opportunities and make more money and build conviction. Now, if you think about all in all what is going on with Lucid, Lucid Group plunged 12% on July 12th after the EV maker posted production delivery numbers. It fell below the expectations. However, it produced 2,173 vehicles and delivered 1,400. So of course they had more production line and lower sales line. Both the numbers shrank subsequently in the first quarter. You know why? Why the production number shrank? Because Lucid figured out that there is not enough potential while Tesla is reducing the price point, right? It also missed the consensus from forecast of 1800 deliveries, 1873 give or take deliveries, and they only were able to deliver 1400 vehicle, which is not extremely bad, and that's my personal opinion. You might have a different opinion. However, before I go ahead, I wanted to ask you, if you are still watching, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and do myself a favor because I need some motivation to keep building videos, and your help and support gets me where I am today. So do hit the like, do subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and let's continue what we have been talking about, right? Year-to-date production, 4,487, give or take 4,500. Take that number with a grain of salt. This is producing over the goal of 10,000 vehicles that they want to sell in 2023. The disappointing update is the lower bar for Lucid's upcoming second quarter. Earning is coming up on August 7th. Take a look. So mark down your calendar. That's one of the big catalysts. Can Lucid go to $5 or will it go to $10? Let's figure it out. And this stock already declined 60% over 12 months, which means if the stock is great, if the economy is rebounding, if companies taking all the measures to ramp up their revenue, that's going to be a win-win situation. Will Lucid struggle to produce new vehicle? We'll figure it out. But take a look, Lucid yet only produced 7,180 vehicle in 2022. Lucid's reservation hit a peak of 37,000 vehicle in quarter 2 of 2022, dropped by 28,000 at the end of the year. Couple of things. One of the reason is the market and the economy was going down. We saw the fear of recession. Lucid was making premium price point vehicle of $92,000. Now take a look what we are talking about. Market cap 12 to 14 billion. Day range is right here. We're down. An average volume 37 million. That's another data point I wanted to share with you. Walter, the average volume 37 million. Let's take a look what Lucid did overall. Right here, Lucid did 54 million compared to 37 million in terms of the volume. I really like what I see. 50 million prior to that, 122 million on July 12th, because they came up with the numbers. They had a short selling pressure. Regardless, we got back up to $7.42, and yesterday as well we also broke out of that $7 price point, which is a pretty crucial price point. Why that is a crucial price point, let me tell you real quick if I can find this. Lucid stock is again 52-week moving average, right? We need to really consider this. I'll jump right into it, but before that let me share what this stock's about. Can Saudi Arabia save Lucid? Of course yes, because they have a ton of money. They have $4.1 billion, yet Lucid still had $4.1 billion in total liquidity at the end of the first quarter 2023, which insists can last through at least the second quarter of 2024. So money is not a concern. They're not going to raise more capital. They will not need to raise more capital, let me say it that way. Is it too late to buy Lucid? With an approximately $18 billion, Lucid looks pricey, about 19 times at the sales price point. So we talk about good, bad, and ugly. This is slightly concerning that Lucid is not cheap, but that does not necessarily mean that they can do better. It might seem more reasonably valued at 8 times next year's sales point, but it depends upon how much they can sell. They need to triple their sales in 2024, and I think this is the perfect time because they figured out what works into the market, what the market wants, how they can bring in more value in terms of bringing more or having better, larger footprint into the market. Considering how many times Lucid overpromised and underdelivered, wouldn't to push too much faith in the long-term estimates. But guess what? That's what exactly happens. How many times we heard from Tesla that they're doing A, B, and C and they were not able to deliver? Because there are certain hurdles, especially when you are in the innovative market. Now, take a look again. What you should consider by comparison, Rivian and Polestar. Now, let me tell you, Rivian and Polestar, one of the biggest difference between Rivian, RIV, and Polestar and Lucid is the popularity and the community behind it. There are 211,000 plus watchers for LCID on stock tweets. We do see that Lucid is one of the very popular stock into the market. This is not your Josh Mo or ordinary penny stock. This is a legit company that sells hundreds of millions every single year. Take a look. In Q1 2023, they sold 150 million, give or take, which was up 159%. Q4, 257 million worth of revenue. Q3, $195 million in revenue. Q2 2022, $97.34 million in revenue. And Q1, finally, $57.68 million in revenue. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is Lucid is a legit company. They're selling vehicles. They have just one delivery air that you already know, the vehicle, which is pricey, so on and so forth. But what you should consider is sentiment score, right? Slightly bearish, of course, because we dropped in terms of the price point. Can we go to $5? Probably not. There will be some volatility from now until first week of August, because that's when they're going to release their earning. What am I going to do if Lucid goes to $8 or anywhere near $8? I may take that as a swing trade opportunity. $7, they need to break out of the $7, stay above and beyond $7, and that's an opportunity for Lucid to start spiking up. Right now, their moving average is right here. For daily moving average, we see this. This is a long-term moving average starting last 90 days, give or take. So 696 is the moving average. The red bar is the moving average. That is above the real-time price point, which is slightly bearish condition, but that's when it creates opportunity if it's a great company. 47 RSI suggests the stock is not an overbought, not an oversold condition. Let me share, my friends, with you what the 1 day looks like in terms of the pointers. Now, 1 day, 48. Take a look right here. 48, I like really what I see. We did take a deep dive and we got back from $7.13 to $6.79 precisely. But then Lucid did not really miss their moving average. Right now they're meeting very middle into the moving average, 671 and 671.2-ish. My point is, we are not looking bearish if you take a look at a shorter time frame, right? So we're talking about next 2 to 3 weeks before they announce the earnings. There is a possibility that Lucid will go to $7.75. Even better, if it breaks out of that 787 price point, right here, I can show you real quick. 787 is another price point that you want to consider. This chart doesn't allow me, but let me show you real quick. So if we break this price point, 787, which is somewhere right here, we can go right here, which is 998. I don't believe that we'll go to 998 because there is another bigger resistance that is going to be there. But all in all, you want to understand how the short sellers are working as well. Having 60% short sold stock, it did not drop more than 6% itself. It's an accomplishment, and that's me personally. So you decide what you want to do. But what I will do, in my opinion, and I'll keep you posted, and that's why you want to sign up. You can click the join and become the member of this channel as well. You can click on the thanks button and help out this channel with a couple of dollars. I'll really appreciate it. And that will help me pay some of my light bills. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is Lucid has potential. Now you want to find out what's the best price point. Can it cut in half? Probably not. Can it go to $5.50? Yeah. But in that case, I'll be adding more. Now, if Lucid goes to $7.75 or $8 before their earning, I know there might be slightly pullback because of some of the disappointment that they may show in earning, and Lucid can go back to $7.20 level or maybe below $7 at that point, and then I'll sell and I'll make some money and I'll have that profitability that I have to buy back again when it goes to $6.75 or maybe $7. Write down in the comment section below what you think, what you're gonna do, but this is what I think I'll be doing. There is a ton of lower sentiment or not so great sentiment news. Lucid drops 9% after delivery drops. Lucid drops, takes the hit from the Tesla's price war. Again, this is a good comparison, right? Like you're comparing yourself with Tesla. as a stock. What else you want? Now, if it goes halfway where Tesla is, it's massive. If they can start selling more than NIO, if it goes close to NIO, it's massive because NIO's market cap is pretty good, and we just checked it out, and it was about $18 billion of market cap. Now, Lucid has, on the contrary, 14 billion or 13.45 billion. $4 or $5 billion more in market cap will push the stock price up about $8, $9. There is no doubt about it. We are after hours, we're up because there was some buying happening after hours, 1.34%. If I would sell, I will not lose money, but I'm not looking for 10, 15, 20, or maybe 50 cents. I'm looking for a little bit of more margin, maybe like 10 to 15%. And then if it pulls back at 20% to 25%, I'll buy back again. And if it goes down, I'll dollar cost average and buy more. That's my strategy. What's your? Write down in the comment section below. Add the list. Do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video. Happy investing and have a great weekend.